Really good, man. Kulu. So what I'm expecting on gold, let's see, but
yeah,
there is a 4 probability of it coming here.
Yeah. I just analyze it also now, bro. I just analyze it also now. I think it's going there, but maybe starting from tomorrow.
Let's see the news. You know this gold, anything can happen.
That's crazy, bro. It's gonna reverse so fast.
Yeah, anything can
so
happen.
Fast.
If you check from the previous analysis, you understand that anything can happen.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send my analysis on 15 time frame. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, Kulu. What I wanted to show you, man, you are crazy. Let me show you what I wanted to tell you. Okay, this is, if you can check, market is on the distribution phase where we see a change of character. If you can check this level, where we see a change of character. Okay, we are not here for this stuff, but I'm here to show you guys what you call a fair value gap. If you can check what I was telling you, Kulu, in the group, let me just go maybe to 2 hours. When market was here, I sent this analysis since yesterday about this stuff. So check market from this level, how market bought. Market come down to fill up this gap. You see. Now, I think Kulu is going to ask me again, why market didn't use the block? So if you can check, okay, if you can check from this fair gap value, you see what happened? Market bought from here crazy because it wanted to fill this this level. Just get back, like what I explained to you guys, the maximum that maybe, like I can even call it minimum, that way you can target your level is either by the beginning of the entry.
Mute your mic. Mute your
there?
mic. Yeah, it's a lot of noise.
Okay, so if you can check, market bought from this level, goes up, touch our fair gap value. Just in the beginning, the market drop. Market drop with this candlestick. If you remember again, I told you, if you can check again, check the space between these two candlesticks. This one here and this block, the one that is here. Did you see the inefficiency that is there? The space that is there in between. This is why you see this candlestick, when it drive here, then it push again up. Now check, market went up, touch again this fair value gap, then market drop again. I hope you see what happened here.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same story again. What happened on this level? Check this level here. Do you see there? This is the fair gap value. So if you shift maybe let's say to M30, H3, you see we have a block inside there. So market just come touch the block there, then drop. But if you go to the other time frame, let's say there are 2 hours, you see we've got a fair gap value there. Markets return there, test and drop. You see how market drop crazy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So this is what I was trying to explain. And also one thing that you need to put, in your mind, every time when you see a fair gap value like this, and on top there is a block, but I promise you, the thing that market is going to use, either market is gonna do like this. These things I've been seeing it like so many times in the market. You see, market is gonna go up, maybe reach 50% of the block, then markets retrace, come and close inside here.
Well, please switch off your music first and then ask a question.
And then you can see markets just goes up because you've got a fair gap value. Then you've got a block. Then markets maybe is gonna do like this, goes up, test the 2 levels, then close from the one that is down. But if you check, maybe we have, let's say we have a block. If we have a block somewhere here, then the fair gap value is on top. What is gonna happen? You see markets from the block is just maybe gonna sell a bit small, then push again up to the fair value gap, then continue down again, or change the direction in any way if you're in a bullish market or if you're in a bearish market. So it's so simple. Let me show you also here on V75. I saw it somewhere on V75. Let me go to daily. Okay, this is what I was expecting on V75, something like this. Or, you know, so we can predict and it's happened. We are the prophet of the market. Okay, so one thing I want to show you guys is I think I saw it on on H1. The things that I just explained right now. So pay attention to what happened on this level. We've got a block here. Do you see that block? We have a block here. Then markets come down to the block, test the block, check what happened. Markets only bought small to go up. Now, check what happened from this level. Do you see what happened in this level? So from this level, so from this level, markets got crazy. From this level, you see, markets give us this sign of like, okay, it's gonna go up, goes up, come down, test again the level, then we push up again. But because we've got this block here, we have this block, you see how market is respecting this block. So markets return, test the block, come down, test again, here test again, then drop crazy. So markets come and take this low. This is the level of liquidity. So you can check it like everywhere where you see. Let me show you again which level, which side I saw it again. You know, this I was taking with one guy, he was showing me these things. Let me just delete it. This is cool stuff. This is cool stuff, yo. Can you see? Can you see even this side? How markets drop? Markets drop crazy because remember, we have a phase where markets, let me show you daily, weekly maybe, markets return to this block. Then from this block, markets start buying. So in market start buying, let me go to H4 maybe, yeah, H4 maybe. You see, when markets start buying, what happened? What do we expect to sell again? So market always targeting the level where there is a liquidity or the level if there is a block. So to also use proper Wyckoff, to also use it properly, you need to understand the liquidity, you need to understand the market structure, you need to understand the supply and demand levels to know what is going to happen next. Check every time when market take out those levels of liquidity, markets retrace. Take out liquidity, market retrace. Take out liquidity, market retrace. So we always have those reactions in the market. So this is the kind of movement that you need to keep in your mind. Again from this one, you see, this is how do you call it? Boom, a crash. Sorry. Do you see the crash? So markets market did what? Markets start dropping. Market drop. But can you see something here? Kulu, do you understand why the market is buying from this level, not going down? Because we've got a block here.
Yeah.
We've got because we've got a block down here, markets could come to this level, then buying from this level. But why did the market not reaching this level? So when you analyze your market, try to go to the other time frame. Let me show you why market bought from that level. Do you see weekly? Do you see the weekly block? Do you see this weekly block? That is the one who's been used. Then if you calculate the 50% of this block, you see this block, we use 50% of this block for market to return up.
Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in?
Can you see where market gets? This is our 50%. Market gets on the level, then start pulling back. So this is the things that you just need to understand in the market. Okay, what is happening? how am I taking my entry? Imagine all this level here is a weekly block. But you just need to understand, okay, where is the market going to change the direction? It's not like every block that you see is gonna change the direction. Now check, because of this level that we got here. As for me, I'm gonna tell you, maybe this is not the right one that push the market up. We got a weekly block, we've got a daily block. Then let us move to H4 and look if there is another block there that could potentially send the market up. You see, we have a nice block that is there on H4. I'm gonna use this one.
That's the one that's
the one that's pushed the market. Yes. So every time when
how are you sure that this is the one that pushed the market?
Yeah, that is the one
because we have a daily, we have a weekly.
Because that is the reason being. So every time when I use a block, what is happening? Let's say when I find the block, maybe okay, this one in H4, we see the block is there in H4. Then I'll try to go to low time frame again. Maybe I'll go to what do you call? To the low time frame, that is the one that I found. So let's say I found, yeah. You see, I get this one. Okay. Can I ask? Yeah.
So what you say is, if we have a block on weekly, daily, and 4 hours, usually they use the block on the smaller time frame than the block.
Yeah, you must shift to the other time frame to try to understand what is the price action on that block that you wanna use. Can you check the price action on this one here?
Which one? This is 4 hours or 1 hour? 1 hour.
This is 1 hour.
Okay.
Can you see the price action here? Market goes up, take out this low, then goes up, return again, create this level. So now you want to try to identify which is the block.
Yeah, I can see the price action there. Yeah.
So now you are trying to identify which is the special block that market use before it change all this direction. So this is
okay. So the block that they use is the one that has a special, let's say, price action or a meaningful price action.
Yes. It's the same story that happened. It's the same story that's happened here. Let me show you. I just from explaining to you. When you see a block like this, for you expect the market to go up again because this is a block and this block must push the market up. But when you shift to the low time frame, you understand the price action, what was happening on that block. Already you understand, okay, this block is not going to push the market up. Do you see? We have this block on M30. Then this block, we trade again inside the same block with another block here. You see this one, and the market goes up. So when markets come down, already this one is not strong. So always try to use those blocks that they are fresh. If you can check, we imagine something like this. Are you sure it's going to push the markets up again? This is the same block that we identify on H1. But check the price action on that block. So this is why you see some people that don't understand. Okay, I see a block, but why my block fell? What is happening? It's the same story that's happening on this block also. Markets get on the block and start giving you this correction. So the moment you see price get in a certain block and give you this correction, this is now me. I use this. The Wyckoff. Now I understand. Okay, what is the price action from on this that market is giving me? Is this a change of character or this is a continuation? You see, we get on this level. This is M5. Now you start identifying this zone. Okay, what is the market giving you? So when you get something like this, okay, here is my uptrust. Then markets return there to test the level. You see this continuation, markets continue again down. So by understanding the logic of a block and what is happening in the low time frame, let me show you again here. Let me just do like this. Okay, because there you want to see everything. I don't want to delete that chart. So V100. Okay, here we have V100. Let me go to month to weekly. Now check on weekly time frame. We identified this block.
Yes.
We identify this block.
Now I remember we did this analysis. I remember we did this analysis at your house.
So now check this block here. Are you gonna start selling already because you see this block? Oh, sorry, buying already because you see this block?
No.
Yeah, so this is how I'm trying to explain to you the logic. Let's say we shift to daily. Okay, yeah, thank you. Let's say we shift to daily. Do you see on daily time frame? Let me show you something. On daily here, we've got on daily here, we've got this block also. Do you see this block on daily?
Yeah.
Here, where market bought from here going up, I'm gonna tell you 100%, market didn't use this weekly block. Market used the daily block that is here to push market to go up again. Then markets return again back down. You see this level. Markets return again on this level here. So let us shift again to low time frame again and try to understand, okay, what is happening there? Do you see again? We have another block on H4. Do you see that one?
Yeah, that's a good block. I think it is a fresher user block.
You see, so here we use the daily block to go up. Here we use the H4 block, push market again upside. So, but the big block where we found it was where? Was on a weekly time frame. I hope you guys are getting the logic of a block. It's not like when you see a block already, then you must use it. No, it's not like that. Try to understand the price action of what is happening in the block. Like this one, I identified this one for people that they're on the group. They will see this picture. I sent this picture when market starts selling from this one. I think it was just like this. I says market is gonna come here from this block here, then we're gonna buy. That is what I said. Then if you go back in the group, try to check the picture, you find this picture here, and you see how markets start selling. Now, one thing that we need to do, when you see this price get on this level, it's not like because price get on this level, already we need to jump and start selling because we see a block. It's not like that. Try to identify always what is the price action of what is happening on this level. Let's say I go to daily time frame to try and understand what is happening. Do you see? I check, I see something like this. For me, I'm not yet convinced that okay, this market is not gonna continue down. Let's say you don't have all that movement, then price get there. Then you see price start buying again, then it start giving you this. You shift again to another time frame. Let's say maybe H4. Let's say H4. Then we try to understand. Now you see something like this on H4. You see something like this on H4. Market is forming this. But for people that they understand the Wyckoff strategy, already from them like this, they know already, okay, market, because we are on the weekly block, then market is giving me something like this. So now they are waiting for last phase. This is why I need to show you guys now here. Okay, markets come. Here we break the structure because this is a break of market structure. Markets come down again, goes up. You see, markets goes up. Then from the upward, we got all this movement here. So if we can compare this is the same stuff. What is happening here? Just by understanding where the level I am and what is the price action is giving me, I know already which direction I need to take. I can tell you, maybe half of this level, I'm not gonna trade. Maybe half of this level, I'm not gonna trade. Why I'm not gonna trade? Because I'm waiting for the market to give me a proper direction. Start maybe from where. I'm not gonna trade. I'm waiting for market to give me a proper direction. When I see maybe market give me this upthrust after distribution, this is like the top high because we got this high that has been taken out about the other one. So like I'm just gonna do like a video also about the liquidity again because I see some people that don't understand properly about the liquidity. So this high was been taken off by this high. This is upthrust. Then markets come down, goes up again, take out this one. So when I see market give me this upthrust after distribution, What is going to happen? Now I'm going to expect a test. So for market to return, test this level. This is where now I'm going to start maybe selling. I place my sell here. This is why you see people like that, they understand these things properly. You see someone is placing his entry here, then a stop loss, he put a stop loss on top of this upthrust. Maybe 5 pips, 2 pips. Then you say, oh, these people, they are doing magic. No, it's just by understanding that market is going to return back to come and test this level. Then here I'm going to go short. Now check what happened. Markets drop. Markets return again back. Give us another last point of supply. If you miss an entry from this level, you can place your entry and hold your trades up to this level. So just by understanding the market structure, you know, okay, this is a rejection, this is a block, and another block. Market failed to break the block. So market is going to try to push again down. You go to your weekly, maybe example on this trade. I come to weekly time frame. I identify this block long time. Now I was looking for my way of coming inside the trade so that I can take my trade and come up to this level. Even if I see price in between here, you know, like when you go to low time frame, you see price maybe it's gonna start as we are selling, price pullback, you know, price pullback like this, maybe to mitigate some block that was been left out there. Then markets come again down, goes up again. For people that they know how to swing like Kulu, all this movement won't even give him stress because he's already identified this zone here. He knows where market is going. So he understands the logic behind the market. He knows, okay, all this is just like maybe to send people on the wrong side of the market, but I know the big picture of where market is going. This is what happened here. Just by identifying the level and what market is giving me, I understand the logic, understand the direction of the market. So I don't give a problem when market is buying. Let's say market bought from here. Now I know market is gonna come again down. Like same story. It's the same thing that happened on gold. If you can check on gold, I was even surprised myself that I had analysis on gold. For so many days, I didn't even know that I had all this. I opened it just today. Since April, I know market is supposed to come here, buy, go up, you know. I was following, I even go to my YouTube, check the videos. I've got the video I did about these things. But the reason why I didn't even buy to hold for all these days, you know, so it's kind of question that was coming to my mind today. I said, okay, I knew this market is gonna buy because market return back to the block, test the block, goes up. Here again, markets return to come and test the breaker. Check out market push up again. So just by understanding what is the big picture of the market and what is happening, you're just good to go. And if you can check these things on H4, I think I was checking on H4 today. If you check this thing on H4, you see something like this. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I saw it somewhere here before this big up move. Okay, it was here. And you see, check this accumulation phase. Market give us this accumulation phase, then market push up. Just by understanding what is happening in the market, man, you are unstoppable. No one will stop you. No one will stop you. So this is the things that we need as a trader to focus more on this one. Check also this one. I was analyzing it, like what I'm expecting. I'm expecting market to go up, test the block, return again to this level, maybe create a new low, then push up, because this thing is going to buy very hard. If you can check, since they put these things, since they put this V75S, this markets never buy. It was just selling. It just dropped very hard. Now this market have to recover to go up again. So it's something that you guys must also keep an eye on it. This thing is going to give more pips and it's gonna make people rich if you just pay attention to it.
Okay, bro. Thank you for this analysis.
Then another thing that I wanted to show you guys. Now what I'm expecting on V75, there is no miracle, but I'm expecting something like this. Before I explain to you guys this, I want to show you something. Check this V100. V100 started from here, dropped and bought crazy, went up crazy, up to 24,000. Then from 24,000 of creating a new high, check how market drop. You see how market drop? Come and take out this low, create a new low. It's the same story that's happened on setup index. You see, markets come down, goes up, then drop crazy, create a new low. Then market is trying to recover. So it's the same story that I'm expecting on the V75 also. Why I'm saying that? Why I'm saying that? Check, I was even doing this analysis. I don't know what I was doing here. So what I'm expecting something. Oh la la. What I'm saying, I'm expecting something like this. Can you check? This is the monthly block. Markets come, test, then push up. Do you see this one here down?
Yeah.
All this, if you check properly, since V75 was being created 2016, markets always push up. But when market is going up, markets never test all this level. There is no way V75 is going to buy very hard without completing all these orders. Unless this market is fake market, they don't know what they're doing. But
that's possible.
But in a logic way, because you already take out this eye, because they already take out this eye, we create a new eye here on this level here. We create a new eye. I'm expecting market to come down here, complete all this order before we see another up big move.
Yeah, okay, bro.
That is what I'm expecting.
Jason?
Yes, Kulu.
You recording this thing, eh?
Yeah, I record.
Just listen.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, one more request from my side.
Yeah.
Can you please explain the Wyckoff schematics in a separate video so it will be helpful to all the group members?
You are saying what?
Wyckoff schematics, bro. In live chat, we need to understand the schematic rules and regulations for accumulation, distribution, reaccumulation, and redistribution. Because I'm very confusing with them, with the schematics.
Okay, the only thing that you need to understand about that one is I always tell people that they want to know about these things is there is this Wyckoff methods, like if you can check, I think is Wyckoff, let me just write here, Wyckoff, yeah, you just come in Google, you type Wyckoff theory, then it's gonna give you this page here, Wyckoff method and tutorial. So he's gonna give you this one. Then if you are lazy to read, there is even an audio there you can play. Then he start reading for you.
No, I am not that much lazy. I will read it.
Okay, so what you need to do is just like by playing or maybe reading, you can even play just for you to understand it fast so you can move fast. Then the thing that you need to see that is very important. You know this step, 5 steps of approach to the market. You need to read these things. You need to read these things here to understand them properly. When you are done there, and the important things also, this Wyckoff price, how do you call it? Price cycle. You know, we've got a
price cycle,
this is a period of accumulation. Then we've got this movement. Some people they call it impulsive. Then we've got a correction again that is distribution. Then markets come down again. So here, what is explaining is when demand is high, then supplier, market goes up. When supplier is greater than demand, then markets come down. Then from there, also this low. Some people they don't understand Wyckoff properly because they jump only to the schematics. These things here, they copy them and put on the side. Now they start looking on the chart. Okay, what is happening? Where is it going? But the thing that you need to understand, you see this low here. This is very important because he's explaining to you, like every time when you see maybe supplier is greater than demand or demand is greater than supplier, what is going to happen next? You know, those are those kind of movement. Then from there, when you are done with it, this is now you come to this level. So now you start understand like by every details of the names that is there. PSI is this one. Why we have this PSI? Because you can see market is coming down. Here we see like a pullback, then markets continue down. Already it show already like, okay, demand, they want to come in the market. Let's say we said the buyer, they want to come in the market. They are showing their presence in the market already. So when you are selling, maybe let's say you are selling, then you see a change of character like this, market goes up, come down. Just think already of going out of the markets. Now you start looking for where you need to go, to come and buy. But the only best place for us, like as a trader, where we need to focus more is the phase C and D. Because imagine we got this spring, it always goes down maybe to go and test some levels. So when it tests the levels, then you see it's going up. Let me show you on V75. Somewhere I did the analysis. I don't know if I deleted it already. No, it's there.
Oh, you made a big analysis, bro. It's really awesome.
Kulu, don't say this guy got everything, huh?
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying don't say I've got everything.
Ah, probably got everything, I know.
Do you see what is happening here? We've got a spring on this level. So markets bought from this accumulation, market goes up, give another reaccumulation. This reaccumulation is like market is doing, who knows this stuff, they call them descending channel. Market is going like in a falling wedge. Market is coming down. But check this spring. Where is the spring going? The spring was coming to test this fair gap that is there.
Okay, Jason.
Yeah.
The spring doesn't have to be the lowest point of the structure or something.
Yeah, it's the lower point. We call it spring or shake. But you need to understand why there is a spring. That is one thing.
Okay.
You need to understand why the spring is there. That is the one people they call manipulation. How do you call it manipulation? It's because it always go and try to fill the gap where markets left maybe in order. This is why you see these things come down to fill up the fair value gap that there was here. Then check how market bought. Just from filling up the gap that is here, then market did what? Market bought. Markets return again to test this level, goes up again. Return here is a backup and last point of supply. Then check from this level. You imagine just by knowing what I'm explaining to you. Maybe let's say you bought from this level. You goes up. This, you know, that's just a pullback because you identify this level. You are not going out of the market. Maybe you are waiting for a confirmation to place another entry. You push again. Market just goes up like crazy. Do you see where market went? Just from this level. But one thing that you realize, some of the people that don't understand the logic behind the market, so when they see like this, they know, market is gonna sell, let me sell. The market starts selling. Next minute, they're out of the market. They say, these things, there's so many manipulation. No, it's not about so many manipulation. Do you understand the markets? Do you know that? So we've got this was like our eye. Then I even told someone, I told him, this market is not gonna sell. Even Kulu, I told you also. I wrote even this in the group. I said this block here, this block is gonna just retrace the market a bit. What is V75? Let me show you this side so that you know what I'm talking about. Kulu, you need to buy me peas. I told you these things. I told you guys, if you remember that day, we discussed about this. I says this V75 is going to buy coming to this level. It's gonna retrace, then it's gonna buy. Why? Because I saw this eye that will never been taken out. This is why you see market went up. Check after market creating this eye. And from here already, do you guys see what is happening?
It's creating equalize.
This thing is, if you can check properly, is creating a distribution or reaccumulation. I'm gonna tell you, this is what is happening right now in this market.
Yeah. This is.
So you need to be more careful about these things when you see them. Try to identify them before even they happen. Mark all the zone properly.
Okay.
Now you are waiting for the market to play in between here.
Okay.
Like as long as I've got this one here, I've got this one. This is H4. I've got this one. Then you see, market went up. Create again this one here. Market went up. Create this one here. Do you see? So already I know this is my buy climax.
Yeah, the buy climax BC.
This is my buy
Below
climax. I know already I've got automatic reaction is there.
low of the low swing.
Yeah,
Swing
this
low.
is the low of this one. Here, here is the test. Here is the test. I can say that is the test. Then here we have the upthrust. You see, here we have the upthrust. Here we have the upthrust. Then markets return back again. So what do we expect from this move again? So we're expecting something. Maybe market is gonna come here. Maybe test again.
Yeah.
Goes up again. Creates an upthrust after distribution. Then from here, this is when you're gonna see market drop. And if you remember, you found something I was drawing in my picture. I think it was on daily time frame. I was saying market is gonna come, test this block, goes up, come again, test this one, and goes up. So just by knowing what is already market is building already for me, I know already I've got my change of character from this level. You see, this is like a phase A. I have already my change of character from this level already. So I have already my change of character from this level. Now I'm expecting if market is gonna give me the other levels. So simple, guys. There is nothing to kill others here.
Yeah, bro. One more thing. How can you differentiate? It is an upthrust, sign of strength or sign of weakness.
Remember the sign of weakness. How they explain it? It's like here. You see, the sign of weakness is the one that take out the auto reaction.
Okay.
If you can check, this was a boom 1000. I've been following this boom 1000 for like 5 days. I start drawing all these levels until I get the other one there. Then markets come down. I see my fair gap value was here. So I thought maybe market is going to respect that. But I realized this morning that there was a block here that because I didn't shift to the low time frame. Kulu, do you see now what is the importance of going to the other time frame to check what is happening? Me, I waited for the fair gap value, but market used the block that was down by.
To reverse, yeah.
But me, I was waiting for the fair gap value. If you can check the fair gap values here, I was waiting for it. And this is what I explained to you guys. When you see a fair gap value and the block, market is gonna take all of them two at the same time because the fair gap value is the first one and the block is the last one. You see what happened? Markets come, touch the block, then continue up. You just complete the two stuff at the same time. But you've got another block that is down that I was expecting to see if market is gonna come and start buying from there. But market respect these other levels, then goes up.